You have too many financial obligations. If you have a mortgage you're paying for and a house and cars and kids, mouse you have to feed, like take your time, work on that side hustle, little by little, right? You trust me. A lot of people, this is where they make the mistake. They're like, oh, well, I work a 9 to 5 and how am I supposed to work a side hustle? Well, let me ask you, how much time do you play on Facebook? How much time are you doing other things that are just a waste of time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take that little bit of time that you're doing all this waste of time watching movies. Some people watch so many movies every single week, hours and hours and hours. When can they take that same time and apply it to something that's going to help them grow and put them in a financially better position? But they don't want to put the action in. That's the problem,
Yeah.
right? And so you're like, oh, I'm in this 9 to 5, and you're in this rat race, and then you're not taking any action steps to get out of that 9 to 5. So if you're going to get in it, it's going to be a little bit harder at first because you're going to have to do two things simultaneously. But guys, there's nothing easy about being a business owner. There's nothing easy about entrepreneurship or solopreneurship. It's you have to take actual steps. Like there's no cheat code to this. It's you start at the bottom of the mountain, guys, and you do one step at a time. Just like I was like yesterday when I was hiking. Like it's one step at a time all the way up. No one gets to the top. There's just no easy button. But if you're like me and you're young and you have yourself you can bet on and you have no financial obligations, go for it, right? Or maybe ease into it. But if you have a family, continue to work your 9 to 5 until you can supplement majority of your income or at least 60% of your income through your side hustle, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And what I would say, even for those of you just coming across this, we'll do a shameless plug here, right? Javier has the Investor Insider newsletter that we send out every week with a lot of different things around real estate. We'll throw in some digital marketing stuff as well, but we have a lot of different things that are going to be coming out that's going to be helping the new investor getting into the game and picking the right strategy. And so if you're not an investor insider already, make sure you check the links in the description down below. We'll have a link to almost everything that we're not only using in the business and on the business, but also if you want to join that newsletter, it's absolutely free. It's something we send out every week to our list to keep them up to date on market trends, analysis, projects that Javier is working on specifically, and also any of our courses for the different markets, right? So we have a short-term rental Airbnb course that we're revamping and getting out there to the market again. He created this a couple years ago for Airbnb. It's been widely popular. We've got a new PadSplit mini course that's going to be coming out very soon. So if you don't know what PadSplit is, we'll link that video down below where Javier and the senior vice executive, Ray Nunez, they do an entire walkthrough of one of Javier's property. Got a whole video of that down below as well. So again, we're talking here. We're going to try to keep this, very, very relaxed and flexible conversation. But for those of you that are looking to dive into it and looking to get more information, make sure you become an Investor Insider newsletter subscriber and go check out all of our videos talking about all the recent trends that Javier is actually doing. Like Javier actually has properties. He's actually getting into multifamily. He's turning his first first property into a PadSplit. And so with that also being said, Javier, I want to get to know a little bit more about that in terms of like where we're currently at in the state of because we shot the pre-walkthrough video. We have the post-walkthrough video that should be releasing very soon. But where are we at as of today since you've converted it to a PadSplit?
So I was actually sitting in the airport yesterday evening, and I got my first member, what they call members, my first booking on the platform. So when you sign up on the consumer side for looking for a place to live, they call that individual member. And what they are is the person who booked the property. They just call them a member because you're a member of the LLC of PadSplit. So I just got my first member who is moving in tomorrow.
Which room did they pick?
They picked the one with all the windows, the one that's in the front of the house.
Yes. Yeah. Is that number 2? Is that number 2?
Number 3. No, room number 3.
Okay.
Yeah. And what's funny? I kind of want to send them a little survey and ask them why they picked their room, just curious. But that room went for $263 a week with a $97 moving fee, right? And that $97 moving fee, so you guys understand, is I can elect to have it at 0, or I can have it at 97, or I can have it at 1,000, whatever. It's my choice. really what that does is that offsets any when they move out cleaning cost.